What if I told you there are places on Earth where one step could take you into another country, or even another day, without crossing a river, climbing a fence, or flashing your passport? Borders that split buildings, divide families, and bend the very concept of time. These are not works of fiction. They are real, and they will challenge everything you thought you knew about the world map. Welcome to Echo Compass, guiding the world's most unusual and fascinating stories to your screen. Today we explore 5 borders so strange, they'll forever change how you see the lines between nations. In the icy Bering Strait lie 2 small islands, Big Diomede and Little Diomede, separated by just 4 kilometers of frigid water. Big Diomede belongs to Russia. Little Diomede belongs to the United States. But here's the mind-bending part. They are 21 hours apart because the international dateline runs between them. Standing on Little Diomede, you can look across the water and literally see tomorrow. The islands are often shrouded in fog and surrounded by drifting ice. Life here is harsh. Little Diomede's tiny village has fewer than 100 residents, relying on helicopter deliveries in winter. Retention hook. So close you could kayak from one to the other, yet so far apart in time it's like peering into the future. In the twin towns of Derby Line, Vermont and Stansted, Quebec, the border is drawn so strangely that it slices through streets, houses, and even one remarkable building, the Haskell Free Library and Opera House. Built in 1904, it was intentionally placed right on the border to serve both Americans and Canadians. A black line on the floor marks the international divide. Inside, the reading room is in Canada, but the front door is in the United States. Locals once moved freely in and out, but increased border controls now require careful compliance, though in the library, stepping over the line still feels effortless. It's the only place in the world where you can check out a book in one country and return it in another without leaving the room. At 848.86 meters above sea level, Mount Everest is the highest point on Earth, and it happens to be the meeting point of Nepal and China's Tibet Autonomous Region. The summit itself marks the exact border. Climbers who reach it often stand with 1 foot in each country above the clouds. Each side has a completely different route, culture and experience. Nepal's southern route passes through vibrant Sherpa villages and iconic campsites like Everest Base Camp. The northern route from Tibet is quieter but harsher, with brutal winds sweeping down from the plateau. The fact that the world's tallest mountain is also a border crossing, albeit one few will ever experience, makes it one of the most unique frontiers on Earth. In the remote desert between Egypt and Sudan lies Bir Tawil, 2,060 square kilometers of unclaimed land. The border dispute stems from 2 different lines drawn by the British in 1899 and 1902. One gave fertile Halaib Triangle to Egypt, the other to Sudan. Both countries chose the version that favoured Halaib, leaving Bir Tawil unwanted by either side. There's no water, no permanent residents, and no infrastructure. Yet, this terra nullius has attracted adventurers and eccentric kings who planted flags to claim it, none recognised by any government. Here, you could pitch a tent and technically break no laws, because there are none. Stretching 250 kilometers across the Korean peninsula, the DMZ is one of the most heavily fortified borders in the world. Created in 1953 after the Korean War armistice, it's a tense strip of land separating North and South Korea. Guard towers, barbed wire, and armed soldiers keep watch. Yet inside, nature has reclaimed the land. Over decades, the absence of human settlement has turned the DMZ into an accidental wildlife sanctuary, home to rare red-crowned cranes, Amur leopards, and over 6,000 documented species. It's a paradox, a place born from conflict, now thriving with life. From frozen islands where you can see tomorrow, to a library straddling two nations, the roof of the world shared by rivals, a desert no one wants, and a war zone turned wildlife haven. These borders are more than lines. They are stories shaped by history, politics, and nature. Which one would you visit, if you could? Let us know below, and join us next time as we explore borders you can swim across.